morning folks, it is Monday morning, it is a new week. The guys have just headed off to the distillery. They're going to be cutting there today and a couple other places. So Damien is off this week. We should be back on Friday, but he's away to this football game. Don't know where it is, I forgot. But he's out of the country just now. So Alex is back out today, and we've also got Dennis, who often comes and helps us out now and again. There's a team of 4 going out to cut grass, and I am about to organise the yard a little bit somehow for this container coming. This container should be coming about 10 o'clock, it's now 8 o'clock, so I've got a couple hours to shift things and try and tidy up the yard a little bit and make space for things we don't have space for. Yes. I may go and join them later, we'll see how we get on, but they're going to kind of have it covered. And I would almost rather them go and do it and get familiar with the newer garden that we've just done. Done one cut in a big house there. Took me and Mike 3.5 hours to get round it. I mowed, Mike trimmed, so hopefully Mike can mow this time and show the guys what needs to be done. Yeah, that is the plan. Fingers crossed all goes well. This container will hopefully make a difference, free up some space, and we just need to find some allocated spaces for things. So I'm sitting in the pickup there looking at some emails, and then I get a phone call. Oh yeah, be there in 20 minutes. Ooh, so quickly scrambled down and got everything shifted. As you can see, it's just cluttered over there just now. Once the container's in, we'll work out what we're doing. Going to have the doors up this side, so obviously the yard is sloping away. So when we prop up that side, there's going to be a step, so I'd rather not have to build a ramp or something. We have the doors at this side, that means we can just put it straight on the ground, and then we can park up the back to make it level. If we have the doors about here, that should give us enough room in there to get in and out with things. No bad. So I'm wanting it here, and I want the doors facing that way. Good man. Aye, just halfway in that panel there. Should be alright there, I think. I can always shift it. Just go, I think maybe go down at that, just so I can squeeze in if I need to. I will, but I've got the forklift, I'll grab that. That is your man away. He's dropped off the container, he's paid, and he's happy. Currently it's needing to come up that side and at the back. So I've got a heap of blocks there. I'm going to try and get the level out and see what I can do. I'd imagine that side's it's got to come up a bit to match the back. So yeah, let's see what we can do. When you look at it from here, it looks pretty wild, but that is that is at level. It just shows you the slope that we have in the yard. It's crazy, it actually looks ridiculous. So I've spent a bit of time off camera shifting some things into the container just to try and declutter the other spaces and have them a bit more accessible. So I've taken some stuff out of that container from the back under the lean-to, the mixer that was in there, and just trying to use that as a general kind of storage just to free up the space. What I'm actually going to do now, we have a petrol cement mixer here that I've only ever used once or twice. Now, it works away fine. It would have had an old diesel Lister engine in it once upon a time, but it's been done up and it's now got a petrol engine in it. Now the only issue with it is it's very loud. There's a chain that drives the mixer and the chain is quite slack. It's at full tension that I can see anyway, and it makes a hell of a slapping noise, so it's quite loud. I don't really like using it in built up areas, but it is a handy mixer for a lot of concrete. So I'm just going to take that through to the guy that fixes my stuff. Also a lawnmower in there that's needing fixed. Load that up onto the trailer because it's been sitting here for a while and I know what's going to happen. It's going to be a time it come to use it and I can't because, well, I can use it, but I'd be happier if it was a little bit quieter. Well, this is going to be fun. Get it lined up. Here, mixer, mixer, mixer. We are on. Oh! That'll be it. Now to tie it down. Ready to rock and roll. Apart from the number plate. We need a number plate. So just on my way to drop off the mixer and the mower. I've been meaning to do that for a while, the mixer especially. I've got a chainsaw there that needs looked at too, so it'd be good to get those things kind of looked at and ready for when we need them. The issue is we aren't using them at the moment, so it's like, oh well, I'll do it later, I'll do it later. And the time you come to use it, it's not ready. So again, trying to keep on top of these things. I've got to drop these off, and then I've got a customer to go and meet, discuss a few things, and then we'll hopefully get back to the yard and start getting tidied up a bit more. So it is a bit later in the day now. I've been shifting things off camera with the forklift, trying to kind of arrange the yard a little bit more. Got sleepers, posts, postcrete cement, salt, which we sell in the winter and use where necessary, but we don't do any gritting. Now I appreciate it, it's quite a decent sized yard, however we are starting to outgrow it, and I am getting a phone call and I'm going to answer it. Hello, Ben speaking. That is the guys away home after a successful day of grass cutting, and yeah, luckily it stayed dry for them. So. Kyle's back on site. Yay! He's got a break from the grass.
Yeah, feels like forever since I've been here.
Feels like forever we've been here.
Yeah,
God.
Speak!
Speak. Delicate procedure this. Don't cut yourself now, Michael.
Like surgery.
Set the example for the kids.
Like brain surgery.
Just getting loaded up again, but I'm not getting out because it's absolutely lashing it down. It doesn't look like it, but it was very heavy there. Could probably brave it now, to be fair. Yeah. Never mind. Got absolutely soaked. Anyway, we're loaded up again. Another load to go. So we're back on site with another load of Type 1. Just into this area now, digging out the rest of this spoil. And we're going to be taking the Type 1 right into here. We've put a board along the bottom there to retain it. So the Type 1's going to come into this area here. So yeah, just waiting for Mike and Alex to get back so we can take away the spoil in the crafter. Morning. It is Wednesday. We start off Wednesday with a slight moan. Pack of sleepers. The timber quality nowadays is just unbelievable. I don't know about you other guys in the landscaping trade, but trying to work with some of the timber that is supplied to you is just unbelievable. A pack of sleepers that we had delivered last week, we're starting to get through the pile. Not even 6 sleepers in, and the amount of sleepers that we're looking down and they're just twisted and curved, and it's just unbelievable. The fact that a 4 by 8 inch piece of timber can be so twisted and unusable, it's unbelievable. And it's because it's such a big bit of wood, you can't manipulate it. You can't really pull it in and flex it with screws and make it work. It's just a joke. So I've just sent an email to my supplier saying, listen, you're taking them back because it's not my problem, and it makes it so difficult to turn out a good quality job when you've got pieces of timber that are like bananas. A very frustrating thing, and it's not just the sleepers. If you can imagine a sleeper, a solid bit of timber that's curved, think of the fence boards and rails that you can't use just because the quality of them. It does make our job so much more difficult than it already is. I think nowadays the timber is just so fast grown and it's just of poor quality. You can see by the rings on the timber that the wider they are apart, they've obviously just kind of shot up. I don't know how they grow them faster, but they seem to, and the quality is just not there nowadays. And it is quite disheartening when you're trying to pick through a pack of sleepers and get straight ones so you can create a bed in a garden. I did say to my supplier, I appreciate you don't cut the timber, but you sell it to me and you take my money, so I'm afraid you're the one going to get the moan. Great start to a Wednesday. The guys this morning knocked out a quick little tidy up job for a customer with tenants moving in tomorrow. They're currently back up at the playgroup job, cracking on with that. They've brought up a new sleeper to try and replace the one that we couldn't use. The wood chip is going to be arriving within the next half hour, I believe. And initially we were going to get it delivered to the playgroup, however we're going to get it delivered to the yard because I've got the forklift here, and we were trying to think of the logistical way of getting it into the playgroup. But what we're going to do is we're going to fork it on to the trailer and then take it up there, which is not far away. We're going to unload it with a digger and then just barrow it in. I think that's going to be the most kind of efficient way with what we've got. Ideally, if we had a telehandler where we could boom over the fence and just slit the bottom of the bags and let the chip come out, that would work. But we don't have a telehandler, so just making do with what we've got. Let's go and do it. And just as I was about to leave, the Scott Bark lorry arrives. lovely sunny day. And the guys are in the van. Must be peacetime already. God, it is, it's 10:30. We've obviously managed to get the sleepers in. What are you doing? So we've got the Type 1 in. We still need a bit more. We're just going to clear our feet a bit, have a bit of a tidy up. And we're going to get some more Type 1, and the guys are going to head back to the yard and grab some stuff that we need for building the fence, and still got quite a lot to do. A shed to put together, greenhouse to move, planters to make and install here and fill. So yeah, we're still not quite there yet, but closer than we were yesterday. So sorted. Hello there. It is Thursday morning, and we're just heading up to the yard to pick up the trailer. We're going to start getting the soil in today. Because we've got the turf arriving today, we might not be ready for it because we've got to build a tunnel and the rest of it. But the turf will be alright in a day. Even if we get it down tomorrow, we can at least get ready for it today. So that is the plan of action.
Stand up.
No, had those fitted the other day.
Oh, that was different.
Professional driver. The issue with putting that container in the yard is it is totally taking up space for vehicles. We've no room. It was always going to happen as we grew and get more stuff, etc. It doesn't really help that there's 13 bulk bags of wood chip in there, however. They hopefully won't be there for very long. Hello there.
Hello. Good morning.
We've got some soil here. We're going to try and throw it over the fence with a digger. ground. Just caught you running on camera.
Oh.
Something we'll never see again.
I've actually been running quite a lot lately.
Yeah?
My legs are tired.
Tell me about it. Not the running part, obviously, but
Yeah, tired legs.
me and Kyle are trying to work out the two faces for the bridge, would you say?
For the hobbit hole.
The bridge.
Yeah.
You gonna teach your camera what we've learned? Speak. Oh, okay, don't. Speak. Hey, whoa! So we have one bit made. Stitched together and cut out just now. The workshop is an absolute state. I'm going to leave Kyle to it, go and get another load of soil so we're ready. Kyle's going to cut those out, ready to be cut into shape again, and we're just going to use the one we just cut as a stencil. So yeah, get in there. It's looking quite cool.
2 hours later.
We have a tunnel. It has been tried and tested by yours truly. So now we need to brace it that way, pretty much ready for soil and turf. The lads have been cracking on with the play chip. It's looking pretty good. You having fun, Michael?
Enjoying it very much, yes.
For the English viewers, enjoying it very much. We know Alex is enjoying himself.
Oh yes, definitely.
We've got all the team on site today. We'll try and push this on. We're going to get the turf down over the ramp. Dan and Kyle are going to crack on with the fence. Alex is sanding up the sleepers. Yeah. Mind the trees.
To your left, swing left. Yeah. Straight.
Mind.
Sensor's not going off yet.
Watch it. Go down a bit if you can. Oh. I could help, but I need to catch on. I need to catch on. Camera. Right, gentle.
Boy, hurry up. It's taking you so long.
Kyle's got the easy jobs. Damien's been on holiday that long, he's forgotten how to use a shovel.
Walk it with the back of your head.
What an attitude problem you've got as well. Is that the Austrians giving you that? How you doing, Sharon? So this is the stage we are currently at. Kitchen delivered, turf is in and watered. The fence is up. Still need to make a gate. However, we kept it the same castle style as the sleepers. We're in the process of putting the shed together, which has been a bit of a pain in the behind. The greenhouse has been moved. I ideally wanted to get the quarry dust today, however, we couldn't get any. That's another thing we've got to do. So yeah, a bit frustrating, but it is what it is. There was like a little bit of standing around trying to find jobs to do for some of the guys because we didn't have any of the quarry dust to start putting in. So we'll maybe see if we can get some tomorrow. If not, it'll be next week. The only problem is next week, Mr. Michael goes away on holiday. The grass cutting is next week too, so kind of going to be a bit short staffed. Although Alex will hopefully come back out. He can give us a hand finishing things off. I'll probably be out tomorrow finishing the shed, maybe the gate, and just doing some other finishing touches. Probably try and build the planters as well. We are getting there. We're back at the yard. Oh God. Damien's on the forklift. Wait a minute.
Oh,
I'll show you for future reference. Don't want it to tip. Don't want it to tip over and hit the side.
Like, yeah.
Just control it going down. And you just let it go, but just don't let it crash. Friday. And it's 5:24. And I just realised my screensaver is one of my jobs because it goes through my camera. Verdict on the week.
Good week.
Very good, yeah.
You're out Saturday and Sunday. Screw the Celtic Ranger game. You're out. Mr. Michael is leaving us to go on holiday. Where are you going, Michael?
I'm going to Lanzarote.
Lanzarote. For the English people, that is Lanzarote. We'll see you next week. Apart from you.
Yeah, you'll see us.
See you in 15 nights. Bye everybody.